G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, I've been reviewing a couple of SNAPTAIN drones recently. The last two I reviewed was the H823H, the micro red cage drone, and the A15H, if you've been following the channel, which was like a little Mavic foldable one. But today, SNAPTAIN has sent me this brand new released little micro quadcopter in their lineup. This is the SP310, as you can see, mini 4-axis quadcopter. And I must admit, I have been test flying this one around a little bit indoors, and it's quite a fun little quadcopter to fly, actually. But for the purpose of this review, I might even take it outdoors. It seems like it's powerful enough to even fly outside, as long as it's not too windy. So here it is here. Comes in a little tiny box. It's age 14 plus, and it's got a few little features here. As you can see, it's got the throw and go mode. It does 360 flips, of course. We've got a little altitude barometer on this one, so it's got a altitude hold mode and hovering. 1 key takeoff and landing. Headless mode, of course. 1 key return, and a 3-speed switch. So let's open up the box and have a quick look before I fly it. Now, like I said before, I have charged this up already, and I have flown it a little bit inside just to have a bit of fun with it and see how it goes. In this bag, I won't take all the accessories out, but we get quite a few little parts in this bag. We've got the full set of props. We have actually 2 sets of landing gear, as you can see there. They're like little mini Phantom style landing gear. You get 2 sets of them. Okay, we've got the 4 prop guards, and you get 2 batteries with this one, guys. These batteries are 220 milliamp hour 1 cells. One of them is in the little aircraft itself, in the little drone. And you get this USB charger, which is a 3.7 volt charger, with a pigtail, as you can see. So from the USB end there where it charges into your device, you've got a little pigtail to charge 2 batteries at once. And of course you get that little screwdriver as well. We have a user manual here. Very nice little user manual. It's in assortment of different languages here. Gives you all the information you need to know on how to operate this little quadcopter. Okay, guys, so it's pretty detailed in all its functionalities and so forth. Nice diagrams in this little booklet here. Okay, and now onto the quadcopter itself. The SP310. Here it is here, guys. Pretty neat looking controller, which houses the little SP310 in it itself. As you can see, just like most of the other SNAPTAIN quadcopters, it is clearly and nicely labelled all over the transmitter here. So we've got all our trimmer buttons, forward, back, left and right, on and off switch in the middle here. I've already put batteries in it, of course. We've got the takeoff and landing, plus headless and 1 key return. We've got the speed switches up the top and the flips on the other side, guys, okay? So clearly marked, nice looking design. It also acts like as a case to house this little micro quadcopter. So it's really neat. Now on the back here, it takes 2 AA batteries, okay? On this side, actually, sorry, yeah, on this side. And on this side, we've got a little compartment which you can house your spare batteries. There's a little compartment there. You just take off this little lid and you can put your extra battery or your extra props easily in there. So that's rather neat. You can store your extra parts in this little compartment. Okay, guys? So let me take this out and we'll have a quick look at the quadcopter, and then I'll take it for a flight. Okay, here's the little SNAPTAIN SP310 micro. As you can see, it's rather tiny. I like the little paint job on it. As you can probably catch in the camera, it is picking it up. It's got like a pearlescent blue metallic flake paint job on it, so that's rather neat. We've got different coloured props for orientation. As you can see, got the baby blue sort of colour on the front with the black on the rear. Okay, we've got the little battery door on the back here. Let me just open that. As you can see, it's got the little tiny white plug, and it just fits in there, the little 220 milliamp hour Lipo and on this side we've got the on and off switch. Now this one isn't a camera model. It's a basic fly, so no apps or nothing. And as you can see, where the camera would be, if they do have a camera model, it does tilt. They've got a bright white LED in its place. Tiny little brush motors, of course, and that's basically it. So I'm going to take it out for a flight, guys. So that'll be coming up next, and we'll see how this thing goes outside. Like, I've already flown it inside, but I'm curious to see how it flies outside, okay, on these direct driven motors. Alright guys, so that's going to be coming up next, so stay tuned for that portion of the video.
Alright guys, so I decided to get a couple of landing gear just to show you what it looks like with the landing gear attached. I'll fly with the landing gear, why not? So here we go. I'll turn the quadcopter on, I'll put my hat cam on for on my head, and I'll take this little guy for a flight. So let me turn this on. Lights are flashing on the front. Turn the controller on, simple standard up and down, okay? Now to calibrate this little guy, I've just got the light facing me so I can see. To calibrate, it's 2 sticks down and in, and I can see that it flashed, okay? And to take off, 2 sticks down out and idle the motors. So I'm going to use the take off button, one press, there we go, that works. We're in speed rate 1, going to put it in 3 to fight this wind now that I've got now. So I'm in speed rate 3. Pretty zippy little thing. Little SP310 Nano. I'd call this a Nano because it's definitely smaller than a micro. Okay. Alright, so we've got a little landing legs hanging off it. Hopefully they're not acting like sails too much. Got a little bit of wind here. So what I'm going to do quickly is hit that landing button, and it's slowly coming down. I'll see if I can land it where I took off from on this drain grate. Okay, it did tip over, but that did work. Okay, so there we have it. Alright, might try this throw and go. It's supposed to have a throw and go, and it worked. See that, guys? That's a feature of this one. You can throw it and it will detect that it's been thrown in the air. Let me try that again. Let me land it in the grass. It's going to tip over because of the landing gear. Alright, there we go. We'll go for a throw and go. I'm not touching the controller. Ready? There we go. How cool is that? Try to get out of that tree line there so you can see it. So yeah, we've got 3 speed rates. I'm in the 3rd one, guys, because it is, the wind is, you know, picking up. Pretty stable though. Pretty stable. Let me take it up a bit so we can see it in the clear blue sky that I've got today for a change. Whoa, she's quick. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now let's try headless mode. Okay, I'll bring it down a bit closer. Bring it down where we can still see it. Headless mode is on this side, and I've got it facing the wrong way, so let me just land it. It's total opposite. Okay, I'm going to quickly calibrate it, have it facing this heading here, and we'll check if headless mode works. So calibrate the gyros facing that way. Alright, and we'll take off again. Okay, so headless is not on. Let me hit it now. It's this one here. Okay. And yeah, it seems to be working. I'll yaw while I'm doing that. Yeah, it seems to be working. I'll get out of it. I don't like headless mode. It does work. I'll do a quick demo of the 1 key return. We'll see if that works. I'll fly it forward a bit over there. and it's coming back in the general direction, guys. It's getting pushed by the wind. Let me try that again. I'll send it out in that diagonal direction because of the wind, and she's coming sort of back. Okay, so yeah, just cool little micro, fighting the wind there. Let me just land it. I think I pressed headless again too by mistake. I like that little throw and go feature though. That is pretty cool. Okay, let me just reset this again. You can handle the outdoors. That's part of the reason I wanted to fly it outside than indoors. And take off. There we go. It's pretty nimble, guys. I've got the light flashing now, so looks like it probably will want to land soon. Let me try the flips. I forgot to try the flips. I've got the spare battery here anyway on me. Yeah, it's too late for flips unfortunately because I was messing around with that throw and go. So what we'll do, I'll fly the rest of this battery out and get a proper flight time. Okay, and that is the flight time there. Here we go, it's landing. Okay guys, so that is the flight time. I'll record it right now on the screen, the flight time from this little Lipo. Alright, now what I'm going to do, I'll just put a new fresh battery in. I've got the second battery on me, and I'll demonstrate the flips because I actually forgot. I was having that much fun throwing it and flying it about. I'll put this fresh battery in it, and we'll give that a go, okay, before I finish this review. Okay guys, I just put a fresh battery in there. This time I've just taken off the landing gear, okay, with this fresh battery. See how it flies without the landing gear. I just want to demonstrate the flips because I totally forgot about it. So fully charged Lipo again. I'll calibrate the gyro, put it in rate 2 for now, and lift off, auto take off. Okay, I'm going to put it in third rate again, and there's the flips. Let's bring it in close so you can see it better. There we go, tight little flips, got full battery power, very nice, nice little flipper. You can pretty much do it on the move too. Yeah, cheers. See that? Let me see if I can do a barrel roll on the move. Yeah, I can. Awesome. Alright. So I'll fly it around for a couple more minutes without the landing gear. I've already got a flight time for you from the initial battery. That was fully charged as well. So just had a little bit of fun with this second battery. So as you can see, it flips rather well when you've got plenty of power, such as this, a fresh battery. See the little funnels it can do. So as you can see, I've got a bit of wind here, and in third rate it can handle that wind. It's a powerful little Nano. Bring it down so you can have a good look at it. Okay, that's the yaw in third rate. Okay, little funnels. The wind's on my back, so it is picking up. Nice little bright little light on there as well. Great for indoors and outdoors, guys. Snaptain have done a good job with this little guy. So you can check this out at Amazon. I'll be putting the links to Snaptain's store, the listing for this one, and some of their other quads that I've reviewed. And yeah, this is a fun little flyer. Great for especially winter time here. You know, I'm in the middle of winter now, and if I can't fly outside, I could always grab this little guy and mess around with it. Have we got flip power? Yep. That's awesome. And you got that little throw and go feature as well, which is pretty cool. Don't see that a lot on many quadcopters, throw and go. There you go. Let me just fly it out a little bit. Not too far. Where it's out of sight too much, but as you can see, it's got altitude hold too, guys. So as you can see, it's holding that altitude pretty good. Let me bring it back. Fighting the wind there. As you can see, the trees are blowing, but it's got good altitude hold, so that's another thing I want to point out. Alright, I've still got battery power on this one, on this Lipo. It's not flashing just yet. So anyway guys, I think I've shown enough of this little SNAPTAIN SP310. Let me just land it. You gonna shut off, little guy? There you go. Alright guys. So I hope you enjoyed that review. I'll get in the sun here so you can see it. Hope you enjoyed the review of the SNAPTAIN SP310 rather, Nano quadcopter. As you can see, I've finished with it now, and we can put it straight in its little controller case here, guys. Okay, just put it in there, line up the props, and there you go. One complete package, guys. Alright, so great little product from SNAPTAIN. I really enjoyed flying this one. As you can tell, I had a bit of fun there, messing around with this little guy. So I recommend this one, guys. It's a fun little fly, as you can see. It flies very well, even outside in this wind today, and great for indoors also, guys. Very nimble, very quick, flips like a champion. It's got 3 speed rates. It does all the functions that it's made to do here: take off, landing, headless mode, and return home, and also that little throw and go feature. So yeah, be sure, if you're interested in this one, go to Amazon. I'll put all the links below. Check it out at the SNAPTAIN store, guys, and I'm not too sure of the price of this one, but check it out in the link below, and I hope you enjoyed this review. So I'd like to thank SNAPTAIN once again for sending me out this sample to feature on my channel. Thanks again, guys. Really do appreciate it. And yeah, guys, thanks to you once again for tuning in to my channel, as you always do, week after week. I do appreciate all my subscribers, all the regular ones, and even the new subscribers that have come on board. Appreciate you all for watching. If you're new to my channel, feel free to subscribe. Always great to have you on board, tuning in week after week as I do reviews, modifications, and adventure flights. So thanks very much, guys, and I'll catch you next time. Until then, enjoy the hobby and happy flying.